Hey guys, in this video we'll be going over the part locations for the Warframe known as RHINO. Hope you enjoy. So as you guys know, I just finally got around to making my RHINO frame the other day, and it's finally ready for me to play. Pretty sweet! Just like last video, I'm going to show you how to get the RHINO parts, then the resources required to make them, then his abilities, as well as my overall opinion. Let's get started. You can obtain the parts of RHINO from the Jackal, which is a boss located on the Venus system, on a mission called Fossa. Just like with Valkyrie, after following the marker on your map, you'll eventually reach a room where the Jackal is placed in the middle of it. What's the Jackal, you ask? Basically this big robot dog. Actually, that kind of sounds like Zanuka. The Jackal's basically a big spider thing robot that tries to destroy you and everything else that you love and your family and everything like that. To kill the Jackal, all you have to do is basically a similar process like the walker tanks in Destiny. We have to shoot the legs, and when it goes down, shoot the middle, and then just basically repeat this process on all the legs until it finally drops. Once again, like I always do, I did this with the heck, and of course it went smooth as always. After you complete this boss, go ahead to extraction, and you'll get one of the 3 components of the Warframe: the systems, the chassis, and the optics. As always, in this case, I happen to get the systems. Basically, just repeat that process until you get all 3 like always. Now, let's go into the resources required to make the components. So, as you know, there are 3 components to every single Warframe in the game. There's the neuroptics, the chassis, and the systems. You learned this in the last video I made. To make the whole Warframe, you need 25,000 credits, the neuroptics, the chassis, the systems, and 1 gallium. Total Warframe takes about 3 days, and you can rush it with 50 platinum. I would recommend just waiting the time out. 50 platinum is a good amount of platinum. To make the neuroptics, you need 15,000 credits, 150 alloy plates, 1 morphic, 150 polymer bundles, and 500 rubido. This takes 12 hours, you can rush it with 25 platinum. To make the chassis, you need 15,000 credits, 1 morphic, 1,000 ferrite, 300 rubido, and again takes 12 hours, and you can rush it with 25 platinum. For the systems, finally, you need 15,000 credits, 1 control module, 1 morphic, 500 salvage, and 600 plastids. And for the third time, it takes about 12 hours, and you can rush it with 25 platinum. So overall, it's pretty easy to get. The hardest materials to get are going to be the morphics, the gallium, and the plastids. The morphics and the gallium being the toughest. So what is RHINO? Basically, he's a huge defensive Warframe. He has this ability where he basically gets RHINO skin, and he could just plow through anything, and he's basically invincible for a short amount of time. Speaking of, let's go over the abilities of RHINO. So the first ability in the RHINO ability collection is RHINO Charge. What this is the RHINO charges towards a target, clobbering any in his path and goring his victim. As gnarly as that sounds, pretty sweet. Next is Iron Skin. This is what I was just talking about. RHINO hardens his skin, insulating himself from all damage. So, like I said, he basically becomes invincible for a short amount of time. Next is Roar, which grants all nearby Warframes increased damage for a short duration. And last but not least, we have RHINO Stomp, and RHINO stomps with force sufficient to disrupt time, tumbling enemies around him in stasis. So my overall opinion of RHINO is that he's a really, really good Warframe. If you're looking for a defensive Warframe, that's one that's easy to get, definitely go for RHINO. It actually took me a long time to get RHINO. I'm not too sure why, but I finally have him. I will be playing RHINO a lot more, and I will be ranking him up to 30, and I'll be learning to play him as best as possible. So guys, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like down below, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you think about this video and the rest of my videos. I've been working really hard lately, so hopefully you guys are enjoying these, and if not, let me know what I can do to improve. But anyway guys, that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.